There's Jackson. It's 1 in the morning. There's sun is out. Just get down here, see who's all out. There's Raven. Let's see, I don't know where Big Girl is. I did just feed everybody. So I'm waiting to see if they all come out or not. Yeah, Big Girl must be at the bottom. There's Hades in their web. Let's turn that light on better. They molted the other day. And then a couple days ago they molted. Oh, there's a beauty. And they're eating a cricket. Like I said, I just fed them, so I'm gonna see who's eating. Let's see. I wonder if any of them. See if any of the baboons are out. This one just crazy webbing. Look at that. I had problems putting crickets in there earlier because the webbing was like stuck to the top. But Spitfire's just been doing some crazy webbing. Like the hole on the side of the tank. You can't even see where they're at this point. Which is weird because the whole time I've had them, they've never done some crazy webbing like that. They're right there. You can see you see their legs. So they're sitting on the side there. I saw Felix the other night. He scurried back in when I tried to film him, which is a feather-leg baboon. Of course, Cypher's right there on their log, like always. And then there's Night Fury. Night Fury's just chilling. Of course, there's a Riven. Just chilling up on their log too. Guess all the firelegs are just out chilling on their logs. Let's see who's out over here. Let's see if Dee Dee's out. There she is. There's Daenerys with that fat belly. She is grabbing tough, obviously. She's just sitting there, look at her little fat belly. She's like, I'm full, I'm laying down. Leona doesn't want to come out. We won't bother with her too much. And of course, I see pieces of a molt. But cricket's on top of the freaking screen. I don't know where this brat is, but like there's a piece of molt back there. So she must have recently molted. But Reaper has a crazy burrow system in this cage. And yes, that is a hamster little hut. I gave it to them when they were little, and they've just loved it since. Look at that. And Lucifer up there. Lucifer's out. Blue's probably sleeping. Oh yeah, Blue's sleeping. He's right there. He's on top of his tree. He loves that tree. This is Lilith's cage. I don't even know where she's at. There you see everybody got some calcium there. There's some crickets from before. I don't even know where Lilith is. Lilith is hiding. It isn't a green, I know. Now let's see our pumpkin patch. Because I had the pumpkin patch over there, but I moved them over there because I just got Lilith. There's a brat. There's the pumpkin patch. That's Storm. He's scrawny, like all males. Scrawny. Coconut. I don't know what Coconut is. They've been doing some crazy stuff with the burrows and stuff too. They have a tunnel system all through this cage. About to upgrade a lot of the tarantulas into like big 5-gallon, 10-gallon cages. Alright, we're gonna go see what the children upstairs are doing. Alright, let's see who's out and about up here. Oh, for once Dream is still in his little hut. I don't know why. Beta's not out. But I see Athena on the other side. The little jumper made a little web. I think they're probably gonna molt soon. There she is. She's not so happy with me. I recently just cleaned her whole cage. Not a happy girl at all. I've been cleaning everybody's cages. Thoroughly cleaning them. As you see, I redid Pastel's cage. Clean, looking pretty. I don't know where they... I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're way down there. You can't see through the glass, but they're right there. The only thing is, it was hard to get. I gotta get something to track that calcium water off of there. Like always, my hattie don't come out that much. Athena's staying out right now either. But yeah, I've been ripped off the cages. Girl, I just cleaned your cage and you poo-poo on the glass. Brat, as you can see, the dirt is clean, but she decided to poop on her glass. Thanks, Bella. I appreciate that. Because it is Sunday. I cleaned this Friday. I'm just gotta wipe down her glass again. I see anybody out up here. I know this one needs to be rehoused because I noticed when I was feeding them Friday and they came out, they're really big. They're like this big. I was like, oh no, it's time for rehousing for you. Because that's my Baja Scarlet. They're doing beautifully though. Here's my little jumper at the bottom there. Just down there chilling. Fang's cage. Mother Whitney. Jumper. I think they're hidden. I think you have a hole in your wall. I think there's a hole in my Whitney's water dish. Because that shouldn't be empty. I'm going to take that out. Ooh. There we go. Look at that gorgeous beauty. The Indian Oriental Pure Night. Look how gorgeous they're looking. I'm getting a special Paladorian for their cage. Because it's going to be real fun to rehouse them too. But I'm going to put Pure Night in a big Paladorian. And I think it's going to look really neat. Putting them in a freaking huge, like, a cage. Let's see. Where's Autumn at? Oh, damn it. They were out too. Crap. I didn't realize. Oh, dang it. They ran. My blue leg baboon. They're scared of. Damn, I was scared of Paranoid too. Because like, they ran towards the bottom. Boop, 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 boop. They'll be back out. They always come back out. Sorry, babes. I mean to scare you. There's a baby. There's a beauty. There's Obsidian. So pretty. Pretty baby. Good baby Chocogolini. And then there's Lily's tail. Freaking Lily. I'm gonna redo her cage too. I don't know if my blue, I don't see the blue Brazilian out right now. At least they were doing some crazy tunneling. It's okay. And like I said, I'm working on everyone's cages and stuff right now. I like redoing their cages and changing them up here and there. There's Fiona, the red rump. They're always at the bottom. Like they bury themselves. No one seems to be out right this second, really. Look at that, crazy. Look at that. Yeah, my Trinidad olive. I've had this Trinidad olive for 4 years now. Yeah, about 4 years now. They're way in there though. You can see them. You see the little feetsies? But she's done some Aria's like crazy Weber. It's funny because the Trinidad olive, the Trinidad chevron, right there, Phoenix, don't web like that. It's funny, they're like both a Trinidad species, but they're totally different. I forgot to take this off. Because I had that opened earlier and it was a little windy. And I covered up their cages because I didn't want them getting like cold. There's Lotus. Did some crazy sperm web stuff again. I guess I probably should pair him up. Like obviously he's definitely ready. I gotta see if Sapphire molted or not. I'll pair him up with her. The only thing is she's like a big girl. Everybody knows she's a big girl. Don't worry about him getting eaten. And I know it happens, like these things happen, but I've had Lotus so long, and I would probably cry if I'm not fast enough to like grab him and stop her. Like, I mean, he's big too, and he's more leggy, but you see Sapphire, she's a big girl. She's a thick girl. You know, I just cleaned your cage and you wanted to poop on the glass. Like, you can see where the where it was. I cleaned the cage, and then all of a sudden there's new streaks at the bottom. So I think I hate dealing with spiders sometimes. And don't take long. It's like a cat. You change the cat box, and next thing you know, they're in there like pissing and pooping all in the box. Same with tarantulas and stuff. I'm telling you what. Did you do your water dish, Rain? I redid Rain's cage. See, it's all pretty and clean. And she got her water dish all dirty. I'm gonna have to do that. That's okay, because I gotta get little Ed new water too, so. But I'm gonna fill it up and I'm gonna sit in and watch it for a while. Hi, gorgeous. No one ever really sees you out much. Look at that pretty baby. This is little Ed's girlfriend. That's Zoe. That's the girl I kept saying. I kept saying that little Ed had a girlfriend. But here she is. I said she a while back ago. A couple months ago, she was tiny. Not no more. She's gotten a lot bigger. So I might pair them up too. Oh look, a cricket had a baby in the cage. That's funny. We'll hopefully hide out and they grow and, you know. Oh, you molted. And you buried your molt. Alright, so I have to get that out. Clary, where are you going? Clary! How the hell did a hole get in your cage? Okay, she's getting a new cage. That wasn't there before. Something fell on her cage. Great. I'm gonna use this to cover up that hole for it this second. Girl, you're getting a new cage. I'm ordering it this week. Hi, honey. How are we tonight, Freya? There's a cutie pie. There's Freya. She's so freaking cute. She's the cutest thing ever. She's getting so big. She's about to get a new cage. She's gonna go into a 40-gallon like the rest. Hi, Ming Ming. You being naughty, girl? So of course I am. So what else do I do? She's the one I call Pumpkinhead sometimes. Because she does look like Pumpkinhead. If everybody knows that movie, you'll understand the reference. Because trust me, if you go on my Instagram and you see some of her pictures, no lie, she looks like Pumpkinhead sometimes. I don't know where Sushi is at right this second. I did just get home not long ago. So, but I wanted to check out the babies, see what everyone's up to. Look at that tunnel system over here. Decided to see what the babes are up to tonight. I don't see them out right now. That's Iris. That's my Rotan Island Purple. I can't wait till they get bigger. From what I saw, pictures of them bigger, when they're bigger, absolutely gorgeous, guys. So pretty. Hi, Ming Ming. She's like, what are you doing up top, Mom? Oh, I knew it. I just cleaned your cage, too. That's her pooping corner. Hi, Precious. We're fired up tonight. Look how pretty she is. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love my geckos. Now that she's bigger, she's being moved, too. And she's going to be in an arboreal enclosure. There. Here's my Venezuelan sun tiger. They molted, too. There's the molt, and then they're over there, obviously. They're done. Ooh! Actually, I broke my phone. Avery's cage is right there. They're looking so pretty. I wish I could get a better angle, but they're kind of at an awkward angle. And it's kind of hard. Because Nana's cage is like right here. So right there's Avery's bar. So. But they're really pretty. I don't know if the snakes are still out. Because I did just feed them. So. Nope, Satin totally. Oh, there he is. Thought he bounced. Nope, he's out. He's right there, probably just relaxing. Give him a nice big nose. He's really hungry. I can't wait till the emerald chevron gets bigger too. They're doing gorgeous. Like, they are doing really gorgeous. And they're pretty too. The only thing is, they don't come out that much. Which sucks, because I would really love to show you the... Well, when I rehouse them, obviously you guys will be able to see it a lot better. Here's one of my Balfouri. It's Onyx. See, there's a foot. I guess we're getting foot... It's a foot camera night. And of course, she bounced. Oh, there's her color. Like, right there. There's Shiva. She was like, I'm just going to sit right here near the water dish and digest my food. I upgraded her mice again because our girl, she is, yeah. I'm probably going to put Satin in here soon. And then Shiva is going to go into a 6-foot cage because she's getting big. She recently shed it again. There's a freaking shed up there. It's huge. So she's getting quite long. I was going to think about 4 foot, but forget it. I'm just going to put her straight into a 6-foot enclosure. And then I'm going to put Satin in here. And then I'm going to order a new lid for this. And Aries will go into this long enclosure. Because that's a 60. And this is 125 gallon. I believe. Yeah, I think that's a 125. And I'm just going to switch everybody around. Everyone's getting new enclosures coming up here soon. The flying geckos aren't out tonight. I'm cleaning their cages this week. Yeah, like, I have 5 more cages to do. I cleaned a lot of them. I just have 5 more to do. And that's the big ones. Because I gotta do the flying geckos. I gotta do golden geckos. And I gotta do these bratty twins over here. And I gotta do beta. And then I gotta do, well, I gotta spot clean Lily. Her cage ain't that bad looking. But I've cleaned everybody else. I'm gonna wipe down Bella's door again. And I'm gonna spot clean the snakes' cages. I recently cleaned them, but I spot cleaned them constantly as well. But that's what all the babies are up to. I'm gonna have to clean Phoenix's cage again. You're still sitting there pretending you're not gonna do nothing wrong tonight. She's closing her eyes. She's like, what, Ming? Mommy loves you. I think she's still mad at me too. I had to take her out of her cage and clean her cage, and she's not happy with me. A lot of them aren't happy with me right about now. Which I don't know why she gets so mad for, because some of them I have to put in like other carriers or containers. But she gets to run around on the bed. She gets the royal treatment, and yet she gets mad at me when I have to clean her cage. Because I kind of like to change up their decor, and I like to redo it differently, and they're just not happy. Like Clary, she wasn't happy with me either. She's all pissy with me too. But I don't know why she's all pissy for, because I literally had her hanging on my hair. And it's funny. I've kept her cage the same. Like, some of them I kept the same. She ran off. She wasn't happy with me either. Freya had fun though. Did you, Freya? She loves when I clean her cage, because I took her out and she was just running around the bed. Because I had her out with Rain, and they got along fine. The problem is I can't have Ming Ming out with no one else, because she could be a little jerk. But I was happy that the Snowmac and the Tangerine got along. She's going off. She's getting really pretty. If I didn't have this candle lit, I'd take the lid off and show you her beautiful coloring. But I'll do that tomorrow. I gotta do feedings anyway, so I'll do a video tomorrow, because it is like 1:30 in the morning. I'm gonna fix some water dishes real quick and then go to bed. I have an appointment. But tomorrow night we'll do some feedings. And we'll have some fun with the babies. But yeah, I gotta take care of this. And I gotta do this one's water dish. I'm gonna do Ed's water dish and see what's going on, because it's like bone dry. And it shouldn't be, because it's only gone 2 days. So I'm about to move all this crap up top and pull out the water bowl to see what's going on. I might just grab him a new water bowl. But yeah, I'm gonna get this done, and then I will see you guys tomorrow when we feed the animals. You're gonna say goodnight for us, Obsidian? Say goodnight, everyone.